In life, we cannot but have people around us, no matter and no wherever we find ourselves. Yes, I know there are other people that choose to stay away from civilization. They run away and decide to be in the bushes. But the truth of it is that God created man to be a social being. There needs to be a communication. But then God also knows that people will not always be the same. We might never, and we cannot, because we are born with different temperaments. Some of us are sanguine, some are choleric, some are melancholic, and every other. There are some that have the mixture of all of these, just so that the world will go round. You can imagine if the world were to be only you, how you would feel. No matter the number of animals that must be coming your way, maybe you would think, okay, I might have a relationship. But then God, in His infinite wisdom, understood that there was none that was fit for Adam. That's what the scripture said. And that's why God created the woman that would come as a seed that would produce many more of humans. Now, I don't need to philosophize the fact that of what I'm about telling you. One thing is basic, is that we need one another. But then also, one of the things you should also understand, that you must move alongside people that would add value to you, or you might have to live with pain forever. So learning to focus on yourself is not really talking about being very selfish. When you focus on yourself, you choose the kind of people that will work alongside your understanding, that would help you to get higher to the next level. A lot of people focus on other people and they don't care who comes within their spheres and their circle. And so they allow the space for any other person, and at the end of the day, they lose focus from going or getting to their destination. So many people are running the dreams of other people just because they lost focus, and they think that they are running the race that they actually started. They get frustrated at the end of the day because when they look back, they realize that they have lost time and wasted energy in what ought not to have been. You see, when Jesus came to this world, the Bible talks about His appearance at age 12, and people marveled at His wisdom. But then the mother understood, being a mother, she took Him back in to grow much more, so that His appearance, when He come at the age of 30, opening the book of Isaiah, He went straight to where it is written concerning Him what He would do. When I read that scripture, I remind myself this was the mission statement and the vision statement of Jesus. No wonder He never went outside what God had had for Him. Yes, thousands and multitudes had come around Jesus, but Jesus always knew when to withdraw. You must understand that focusing on yourself is not being selfish, but understanding that you have a goal and there is a timeline to you achieving that by virtue of eternity and God's own hand over your life. Some people don't understand that no matter and how long you live, if you do not meet up with that which God has set for you, you've lived the most miserable life. It's not about how far, it is how well. And so because you understand this, you must learn to know that as you go into achieving how well, you must choose to focus on yourself. Set your eye like the target on how an eagle sets out to soar through the sunshine, knowing that it is far above any other bird, in spite of the fact that they are all called birds. Some of us do not understand that everyone cannot be within our space. Some of us don't understand that you can be friendly with everybody, but not everyone is your friend. In order to keep your focus, you must choose who you must run with. Because those that would run with you should be able to help hold your hand when you are down, They must be able to lift you up when you fall. By focusing on yourself, you are not saying to yourself, you do not need anybody, but you're telling yourself, I know who I am. I understand when there would be need for me to call on the help and for help. And that way, the crowd does not crowd your reasoning and your thinking. You're being able to choose who and what and at what time each person is supposed to be within your purview. You see, when you look at rich people, you ask for their life and what they do. I read a book that talked about the habits of rich men. And one of the things I've realized is that they are completely and constantly focusing on who they are and what they are. You get to that point that you know that the higher you go, the lesser the crowd and the quieter the presence or the serenity around you. You must understand that even though there will be consequences coming with that, there is more of the blessings that comes than the so-called consequence of being lonely, because you walk with only those that will add value. And that is why such rich people and great personalities understand the worth of time. When you focus on yourself, you would know the worth of your time. Learn to see yourself as the most important, not because you want to show off, but because your blueprint given to you by God can only be understood by you alone. Stay within the purview of that which your vision needs to be actualized, because God will question only you and no one else, no matter who is around you or was around you that has distracted you. Learn to focus on yourself. Learn to feed yourself of the necessities that would help you spring to that which God has already set for you at the mountaintop. Learn to focus yourself in order to bring in the light that would shine and every other one will enjoy. Stay focused and learn to stay focused on yourself. It's not being selfish. God bless you.